you! It's me again, Trollhands or Cole or Bruce or whatever you want to call me. This is Ask Cole number 8, and many apologies for the year gap in between the videos. Suffice to say, I've got a new camera. As you can see, it's not too bad quality, 1.3 megapixel. Could be a bit better, but right now it's all I've got. So I'll be using this from now on. Okay, you guys know the score. I hope so anyway. Let's go on to the questions, shall we?
Bassiks asks, do you remember Iron Brew XS? I remember it, nobody else does though. It was years before Iron Brew 32 in all that Red Bull rubbish. I only ever had one bottle before it disappeared. Frown emoticon.
Iron Brew XS. I vaguely remember seeing it a long time ago myself, in fact. However, I don't seem to remember drinking it. Having said that, I'm not a very big fan of Iron Brew 32 either. Nor of Red Bull. I just drink Iron Brew neat. That's what I like in it. Bugger all apart from a dot of ice. That's nice. Yeah. Well, anyway, hope that answers your question, Shawnee boy. I will see you later. Next question.
Darkness423 asks, hey man, apologies if I did this note sending is wrong or my question is at $! In crappy because it is my first time. But anyways, on to my question. What would be your weapon of choice when dealing with headshots? It could be any weapon from any game you could have think of. Thanks for spending time if you read my crappy question.
Okay, Darkness, don't worry about it. Remember, there are no crappy bloody hell. Okay, Darkness, don't worry about it. Remember, there are no crappy questions, just crappy fucking people, okay? Right. Well, you like your weapons, I'm guessing, and you're asking me what my favourite one to do a headshot would be.
Okay.
I can't exactly say I've been a fan of guns, overly, or any particular firearm. Having said that, personally, my favourite gun would probably be maybe Samus's arm cannon from the Metroid series, because it does a variety of things. It has different beams, it can fire, grapple and stuff like that, and like it can probably turn into a vibrator or open a tin of beans or something. It's a Swiss Army knife of arm cannons, and I suppose if I had the choice for a headshot weapon, I would use that, because it makes such a fantastic noise and the recoil must be, you know, anyway, hope that answers your question. Keep them coming. Next one.
GyGa asks, dear Bruce, what is the most manly thing in the world, excluding Iron Brew? GyGa.
Now, Chris, you know damn fine that's a very, very hard question to answer. This is a very big world. Unfortunately, it's full of a lot of unmanly things, like emo kids, people that like to ask you for money in the street, and Rangers Football Club. Iffy. But the most manliest thing, well, it can't be one. I think it's got to be a number of things. It could include making girls cry, punching the blind man, cutting a girl's hair in her sleep, singing support songs about John Smeaton, drinking neat vodka in a dirty pint glass, writing an essay in English about 2girls1cup.com. The choice is endless for all the manly things in this world. We just got to look out carefully. Oh look, MSN. We've just got to look out carefully. Anyway, hope I answered your question, Chris. Catch you later, Captain.
Kethul asks, take your pick of one of these questions if a particular question happens to spark your interest. 1. How did you first meet some of your online friends, Becky, Michelle, etc., in real life? 2. What sort of humour, dark, slapstick, toilet, dramatic, etc., makes you laugh most? 3. What got you interested in drawing? 4. Did you have any sort of relationship with other girls prior to you meeting Joanne? 5. What is your opinion on construction toys? Lego, Bionicle, Mega Bloks, Kinects, etc.?
Please, stop sending me so many questions in the one fucking note. It helps! Right. I think I'll answer number 3. What got you interested in drawing? Well, this isn't very difficult. Basically, I wrote a little story about a dog doing a poo one day, and when the teacher said no, I said that's it, I'm going to draw. So I started drawing. I've been drawing for about 4 or 5 years now. I started off when I saw Sonic the Hedgehog and furry artwork on teamartale.com, and I thought, crikey, these people are amazing. I want to draw like them. So I started practicing. I did a few things I wasn't proud of. There's a lot of art thieves on DeviantART. Suffice to say, I used to be one of them, but I never used to post any stolen artwork. I just used to copy it, bin it, and then learn from it. They say you learn from your mistakes. I think I'm a good example because I draw fucking very well. Give a shimmy, you bastards. Anyway, hope that answers your question. Next!
KTUOS asks, O Cull, the master of question answer, I beseech this question unto you. What is Cull's last name? Is it the same as your last name? What's your last name if that is the case? The Great Kit, KTUOS, S. A mighty hero with the power of random.
Okay, that's quite a good question. Cull does not have a last name. I don't design characters that fully when it comes to that sort of thing. And if you was to have my last name, it'd be Watson, but you would know that if you looked at my artwork because that's what I watermark all my pictures with. But it's not my fault that you're ignorant and don't look at it. Hope that answers your question, Kelvin! Next.
Mettamaniac asks, who or what would you like to meet? Anyone or anything, dead or alive. Basically, your fav thing or person, smile emoticon, .k. Big Jim asks, oh, I have a question. What's blue and doesn't fit?
Well, congratulations on being my very first Sumo TV user to ask me a question. You're a very lucky man, Mettamaniac. Anyway, well, my favourite thing or person I'd like to meet would probably be a man by the name of Rick Mail. He was a very good slapstick comedy actor from the 1980s to 1990s, doing such shows as Filthy Rich and Cat Flat Bottom, The Young Ones, Comic Strip Presents, the list goes on. He's had several appearances and other things, whereas right now he's doing the voice of King Arthur in The Misadventures of King Arthur, which is quite funny. But anyway, he's quite a big influence on my sense of humour, and it saddens me to see that he's getting a lot older and stuff, and that one day I'll have to hear about his death, which will make me very sad. But yeah, I would definitely like to meet him because he's one of my favourite people in the world. He's my favourite, let's say, celebrity. He's my favourite slapstick comedy actor, as well as Adrian Edmondson and possibly Richard Wilson from One Foot in the Grave. He's a very funny old man. Hope that answers your question, good sir. And as for Big Jim, what's blue and doesn't fit? That's a trick question. The answer is definitely not Thailand. Great. Well, I'd like to just say thanks very much for your questions again, guys. I will be taking more questions as of now. Please feel free to private message me them, dev note me them, depending on what website you are. Leave a comment, whatever. Try not to leave comments because I sometimes skip them and miss them out. Anyway, this has been Ask Cole number 8. I am Cole. Supposedly. Alright, thanks guys. See you later.